So, I know I said that I was going to add first impressions. I was going to record whenever I first used the weapon. I know the weapon in my hands does not look very first impression like, and it kind of looks like it may have all the attachments on it. Well, crazy enough, that's because it is, and I only need 4 more until it's gold, and then I'm working on another gun that I already have 1,200 crits for. And that may be because I woke up a little bit late, and if I don't record these instead, I wouldn't get the video out in time. Oopsie whoopsie, I apologize. I tried to get this gun gold, and I tried to get it done in the stream yesterday that I just randomly decided to do, and then I got a donation that hit a ridiculous goal that I set, and I had to take off every attachment. I had to have the rampage inducer on the entire stream. I couldn't upgrade the weapon. I couldn't pack-a-punch the weapon. I couldn't add ammo mods. I couldn't buy perks. So that's why this thing is only four away from gold, and I can actually use special camo. Oh boy, a smoke, guys. A smoke. What a good drop from the vending machine. Oh boy. I love how people send me pictures of them on round 1 getting a ray gun. Super cool, and I thoroughly enjoy. I also forgot to get the zombies out of the jet gun room. This, honestly shouldn't take all that long, especially now that I have attachments on it. Here we go. Get all these guys out. Is there anything down here? No, nothing down here. There's one in the car right there. Come hither, other zombies. I need to kill 10 of you rapidly. Also, I was going to do a video on the C9, but I feel like the C9 is kind of boring. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I like the C9, don't get me wrong. And I love just MP5s in general. They're great. Love them. Thoroughly enjoy them. But I have a more intense feeling about the C9 in what I was talking about with the Marine SP, that it's kind of just it's good. Don't get me wrong. The gun is good, but it's mid-table. But it's mid-table in the entertainment factor for me. If I did the C9, I don't even know what I would title it. Right now, what I got racking in my brain is the C9 is a weapon, ? So that's where my brain is currently at with that. Damn, bro, this is actually not even going to take that long at all. But I'm going to get the question of the day out of the way early. I try to keep it on theme for whatever weapons we're doing. So with it being the C9, and what you probably already seen the title is the Jackal PDW, we're going to have a 2-parter. What is your guys' favorite SMG in zombies and in multiplayer? Of all time. We're talking all time. I think for specifically zombies, we're just talking specifically zombies. Damn, I want to say the BO2 PDW, but at the same time, I also want to say the BO4 Spitfire, which if you know, that thing ripped. If we're getting BO4 weapons back, immediately season 1, we're getting the SOG. Bro, give me the Spitfire back. Oh my God. That one Kratos meme, bro. Treyarch, give me the Spitfire and my life is yours. But I would say that for zombies. For multiplayer, oh God. Multiplayer is a lot more hard. Maybe I would just say the MP5 in general. I know I literally asked this question, say, yeah, you guys have to give me only 1, and then I proceed to give 3, and it's so unfair. But I would say, I would say either the MP5 in general or the MSMC, or this is going to be a crazy pull, and this is more just a personal pull. What is it? The Damon from BO4. The Damon, it's a burst SMG, but the Damon with high cal 2 and BO4, that thing was unbelievable. Arguably one of my favorite just weapons in general in any Call of Duty multiplayer was that thing. We also got to be close to this gold, right? We just got 20 kills rapidly, and I feel like we got 2 before that. We only needed 4. Game, what are we doing? Give me my camo. There we go. Okay, C9 is Mystic Gold, and now we have our successful exfil. I'm not going to go fully into Liberty Falls, but there it is. There's the gold C9. And now we get to work on the good old Jackal PDW. You fix my attachments. And back to Liberty Balls we go. Then look at the camo challenges. Obviously just headshots, napalm burst, and hipfire kills. Do I have a laser on? Ruh-roh, I don't. Hipfire spread, there we go. Napalm and hipfire. But I don't know how many of you guys knew this. Just if you guys don't pay attention to Twitter. Sadly, I do. If you don't change that. Twitter sucks. But if you do, there's a notorious leaker. And a lot of the time he's right. But again, always take leaks with a grain of salt. Apparently, I know people were calling it Horizon Drac 2 as a joke, but apparently whatever the wonder weapon is for that map, it's gonna have 4 variants. That's what he's saying. Whatever that wonder, yeah, bro. I'm so glad you guys get ray guns. I got I got Sunshine Crisp. Also, with all like the recent rumors of the Ray Gun Mark II, he said, I hate to burst y'all's bubble, but the Ray Gun Mark II is just not coming. Which honestly, I don't know if that makes me happy or sad, because like as much as I want new wonder weapons, if we do get reprised wonder weapons, the Ray Gun Mark II would be one that I would want. I think if I could pick 3 wonder weapons that I would want back. You know what? Second question of the day. Yeah, you thought it was over. You have to go edit your comment now. Second question of the day is, if you could have any 3 wonder weapons back in Black Ops 6, what would they be? Because I would say the Ray Gun Mark II, the Paralyzer, and probably the baby gun. I feel like the baby gun in this game could go crazy. Like, bro, give me another jungle map that's just like not Firebase Z, and we're cruising. A good jungle map on BO6 could go crazy. I mean, to be fair, if they do a jungle map next, people would try and make the argument that this is like rip off Black Ops 3, but then they'll say this isn't as good as Black Ops 3 or it's nothing like Black Ops 3 and contradict themselves. But you know, that's besides the point. Honestly, give us a jungle map next after this one and let them say that so they can contradict themselves. That would be great. That would be awesome. Treyarch, give us fuel, give us fire, give us ammunition. This game is nothing like Black Ops 3, but it's a direct copy of Black Ops 3. And I hope you guys know I say this with like, not even with, I say this as someone that thoroughly enjoys Black Ops 3. The Black Ops 3 fans drive me insane. Off my rocker, bro. They grind my gears. I swear it just said I had 53 elims and 54 critical kills. I was about to say, I know for a fact we have 100% accuracy with these crits right now, but apparently we had more than that. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'll zoom in on that and I'm an insane person. But you know, I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I think I am apparently the best zombies player ever, because I can have 53 kills, but 54 headshot kills at the same time. Also, people were telling me in the last video that Brain Rot has an augment that turns like whatever zombie you brain rot into like a monkey bomb. And I would just like to say that goes kind of hard. I haven't really checked the augments for the alternate ammo types at all, just because I was doing perks and field upgrades first. Okay, let's get ammo because we're like out. At the point that I start the DM10, bro, it's going to be too late. I mean, it's saving me 500 points. Like what really is 500 points? But still, maybe I leave the 4 zombies so oh, that's a lot more than 4. Hey guys, I know how to count. I think it's at 3 zombies they start sprinting, right? Maybe I leave these assholes while I do the Deadshot Easter egg. You ain't slick. Die. Let's make sure that they stay down there. I say as they're respawning up here. Never mind. I'll just kill them and then do Deadshot Easter egg. Should I buy Jug and save money? Absolutely. At this point, what episode are we on? When have I ever been efficient? There's another one. I almost started and there was another one just creeping along down there. You ain't slick, pal. Like, yeah, no, absolutely. It would be 10 times more efficient to buy Jug and then do this, but then I'd have to wait a little bit longer, and I want Deadshot now. Killjoy and shields up. Oh boy. An exit strategy. Oh boy, gee golly wee. I talk about this in stream, but it really does drive me crazy that like stuff like that, the blue rarity gobblegums are just not unlimited uses. Maybe it's to balance the fact that you can hold 3 gobblegums at once, but like still, I still think that is like so stupid. I should be able to have this video out on time. I should. If you're seeing this at 4 p.m. EST or the video went up at 4 p.m. EST, I got it out on time and I'm crazy. But if it's out later than that, oopsie daisies. Also, I had a couple people in my comments. I was talking about how for the Marine SP, the point that I wanted to screenshot it at, I would have to like time. Like I'd have to like time the single frame. And since there's no, in Media Player, you can't like capture a frame anymore. Like stop a video, capture the frame, and it saves it. That just doesn't exist in Media Player on Windows 11. I tried looking it up because I thought I was crazy. I'm like, where did this go? Pookie's missing. But the only way to do it is if you open the video through Photos, you can capture a frame through there. You have to like force it to open through Photos because like whenever you open a video, it'll autoplay in Media Player. So you have to actually like right click it and open it through Photos. And then that capture the frame setting is there for some reason. But I was saying it because like something like that is really hard to time whenever I would want to screenshot it. So I'm like, okay, I'd have to like go back, do it this way because I need to get specific timing, which I ended up doing. Bro, I had so many comments. I had so many comments of people saying, hey, if you don't know how to screenshot, it's Windows Shift S or just use print screen. I'm like, guys, I'm not saying I don't know how to screenshot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it would be annoying to time the screenshot. And what you used to be able to do is go into any clip and save a frame as a screenshot. But that setting is gone. I know how to screenshot. I also should have never mentioned the TikTok comments because half of those comments, I didn't know if they were actually like that, because I mentioned the TikTok comments and people telling me about how, hey, someone commented, I think it's the top comment, that you can upgrade your weapon at the Pack-a-Punch machine in Zombies, just in case I didn't know. Someone told me on Black Ops 6 there's actually a Zombies mode if I wanted to try it out. Another person told me that there's a Deadshot Easter egg on this map. As I was ranting about the vending machine on this map, someone said, hey, just in case you didn't know, you can go punch this vending machine. Also, I said this in stream. Guys, I know if you melee it with Melee Macchiato, there's a chance to get some good stuff. I'm not wasting money on Melee Macchiato just for that. That's not happening. I know I was just joking about being inefficient, but like with my RNG, I promise you that's the most inefficient thing I could possibly do. Also, let's get this tool. We have enough to open up and get Jug. We have more than enough to open up and get Jug. Hello. But we get Jug, then we open down, get PhD. Once we have PhD and we're in the bowling alley, we save up for double pack and then we're chilling. And if I remember right, it's hipfire kills and napalm burst. If it's not that, because I really don't want to check, I'm going to waste so much time and the video is going to be late. Also, bro, I don't understand how people, I've had like multiple people, not saying everyone, it's not a vast majority of people, but I had multiple people tell me that the SMGs like are garbage, they're the worst class in the game. I'm sorry, from the like 4 or 5 SMGs that I've used, or maybe it's just 4. I don't think it's 5. There's no shot it's 5. I think there's 2 that I haven't used. Y'all are crazy if you think that this is the worst class. Like crazy if you think this is the worst class. This doesn't come anywhere near pistols. Like, and by anywhere near pistols, I mean anywhere near pistols. Pistols are so much worse than any SMG. Like, obviously there's a GS45 and that is the one redeeming factor of pistols. The one and only redeeming factor of pistols. Every other pistol falls off at round 31. But SMGs are just so significantly better than any pistol besides the GS45 in the game. Also, I've seen like people complaining that past round 31, they're like, there needs to be some balance changes past round 31. Like, the weapons don't really do anything. Like, I swear, I mean, y'all can call me crazy. Y'all can think what you want to think. I swear that's just what it's been. It's always been like that. There's like very few weapons that are good past like round 30, usually. Those usually being like whatever the Mustang and Sally is. Maybe a few ARs. Maybe a sniper rifle. And just like things like that. And then past that point, you're like in wonder weapon territory. And that's like what you need to succeed. I don't know, call me crazy, but like I get for camo challenges, it's annoying for sure. Like that much I like absolutely get. As someone going for the camos, yeah, absolutely. That is very annoying. But at the same time, like outside of like Opal and maybe Nebula, why are you going that far? Chill out. Why are we going to like round 36? If you're going for Opal, absolutely get it because you need the mangler spawns. And that's where it can be annoying, and that much I absolutely understand. But who on God's green earth is using a Jackal PDW on round 34? Why? Outside of getting Opal, state your reasoning, you psychopath. I just swear that's how weapon balancing has been for like ever. I don't know, I could be wrong, I could be crazy, you could tell me that I'm completely wrong, but like, that's what I think. That's my 2 cents. I feel like if anything, this year it's like more balanced than Cold War. I feel like Cold War, the weapons were just way too strong. And these ones, I feel like there's still weapons that are very strong. It's just this is more in tune with everything pre-Cold War. Besides BO4. BO4, oh my god, those guns were so weak. Like, I feel like what happened, right, is we went from Black Ops 3 where every weapon was good. Sorry, not every weapon. Let's be so for real. The weapons that were good were really good. And then they're like, okay, people are getting too far with normal weapons. We got to change that in Black Ops 4. And they made all the weapons absolutely useless besides the Helion Salvo. The Helion Salvo is the best weapon in Zombies history. And it's like actually not even close. But then in Cold War, they're like, okay, people hated how weak weapons were in Black Ops 4. So let's make every weapon OP. And that's what Cold War is. Obviously, there was things that stood out, like the M16 or the Gallo or the Hauer, but it was really hard to find a bad weapon. And I know I'm going to get quoted on that because people already paused. They're going to quote me on that. And he's like, bro doesn't know about the M82 or the ZRG. I'm just more talking in a general sense. And if you hadn't paused yet and you were just waiting to comment that, and now I just called you out for it, and now you're sat there a little dumbstruck, good. But let's continue. I feel like Black Ops 6, they honestly really nailed the weapon balancing. I think the actual like zombie spawns past 31, yeah, I think that's what needs balancing. Like the jump between 30 and 31 with the amount of manglers that spawn is absurd. Like that much, yeah, I agree that needs balancing. The weapons themselves, I feel like the weapons themselves are fine. Like being real, if you're going to 31, 36 or anything above that, 40s, 50s, there's no reason you should be using anything other than a wonder weapon. I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe that's just my thought process, but like that's how it's worked in all the other games. Besides like Black Ops 3 where you could throw dead wire on and turn any weapon into a wonder weapon. I also need to open this in the church. I completely forgot to again, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't think anything should be strong enough to carry you that far that isn't a wonder weapon and or isn't like time consuming or tedious. I honestly feel like that's good balancing, but you know, who knows? We're also getting the guided mode soon, and apparently it caps out. I don't know. I think it just caps out at round 15, and that's apparently going to be the best way to camo grind. But like, again, I have no idea if you're actually A, going to be able to camo grind, B, if it's going to count for the same, or C, if that's actually going to be the most efficient way. Who knows? Only time will tell. Season 1 will be out soon. That went literally 3 days. Damn, bro. I'm so excited for season 1. I haven't been this excited for the season 1 of any Call of Duty game besides like Modern Warfare 2019, and that was for the complete opposite reason. Is because the launch of Modern Warfare 2019 was so bad that I'm like, I need something else or I'm dropping Call of Duty. If Shoot House didn't come out, I would have stopped playing Call of Duty that year. That would have been the year that I completely stopped playing Call of Duty. But this year it's the exact opposite. Is this game so far has been amazing. Someone asked me if I agree with Jev when Jev said that this is the most complete Call of Duty that we've gotten in a very long time, and absolutely it is. Because I mean, you even look back, like you can look back really far, like farther than people think. Let's all collectively, let's take off the nostalgia goggle. We're gonna go back pre-Modern Warfare 2019. We're entering the forbidden land of talking bad. Pre-Modern Warfare 2019, we had Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 had Blackout, it had multiplayer, it had zombies. I personally enjoyed zombies and I enjoyed multiplayer, but there was no campaign. You can't even consider that a complete COD. As much as I do enjoy Black Ops 4, that is not a complete COD. It didn't even have a campaign. Then pre that, we have World War II. I think World War II, for me personally, I think it had a great campaign. I think World War II post-launch, say it with me, post-launch, near the end of its life cycle, had a very good multiplayer. Zombies? No. Nah. Stinky. Smelly bad. I went too far. I was talking to myself and I completely passed what I was trying to grab. So I think with that, not World War II. Then before World War II, we had IW. Let's be so for real. IW had a great campaign. Like, great campaign. I actually don't think there's any arguing that. Say what you want about jetpacks, say what you want about all that. The actual story of IW's campaign was great. The characters were great. That was great. Multiplayer, completely different story. They had some cool concepts. IW's multiplayer was so dog shit that they had to come out with Modern Warfare Remastered. I personally like IW Zombies. I like half of IW Zombies and the other half I don't like. So again, no. Then pre that, we got Black Ops 3. And this is where this is gonna hurt. This is gonna be a gut punch. Zombies? Absolutely. I think that BO3 Zombies is the best zombies that we've gotten. Absolutely, 100%. BO3 Zombies is incredible. Multiplayer? I think BO3's multiplayer is a little overrated. Like, I think people hype it up a little bit too much. That's not saying it's bad. I think it's all right. It was definitely enjoyable, but it definitely wasn't the greatest. Enjoyable, but that's it. Campaign? Let's be so fucking for real. Don't tell me the Black Ops 3 campaign is good. If you do, you're lying. I love the Black Ops campaigns. I prefer the Black Ops campaigns. The Black Ops campaigns and the whole psychological route that they go with war, I love. I think that's 10 times more of an interesting story than blow shit up Michael Bay-esque storytelling that is the IW games. Black Ops 3, that campaign sucked. The only thing that came out of that campaign was a meme, and that was Train Go Boom. That is the only thing to come out of that. So again, even Black Ops 3, not complete. Advanced Warfare's campaign, great. Arguably one of the best. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the game where press F to pay correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the game where press F to pay respects comes from, right? I don't know if that was popularized before that. Like at this point, like I was pretty young, but I've gone back and played all these games. But that is the Call of Duty game that comes from, at least. But campaign, great. Multiplayer, I personally really liked the Advanced Warfare multiplayer. Survival was fun the first time you played it, and past that, not great. And the zombies, let's pretend that didn't exist. That didn't need to exist. It shouldn't have existed. So again, not complete. Pre that, Ghosts. All right, let's move on to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, I genuinely think was the last fully complete front-to-back multiplayer zombies campaign everyone enjoyed. Genuinely, I think that I would make the argument that Black Ops 6 is the most complete Call of Duty we have gotten since Black Ops 2. The one thing that I will say is, at least for the campaign, I'm just going off of others' opinions because I haven't played it myself. I'm thinking about doing that in a stream if you guys would want to see it. Like doing that in like 2 streams. I think that could be pretty fun. But no, either way, I wouldn't be able to speak on the campaign because I myself haven't played it. I've heard from vast majority of people that this is the best modern campaign. Zombies, I think everybody is enjoying zombies. Let's be real. The only people that aren't enjoying zombies are people that haven't touched it, and or they just can't form an opinion of their own. And then multiplayer, the maps, I feel like everybody universally agrees that there's like 2 to maybe 5 maximum that are well made, not including Nuketown. The other ones kind of suck. But the actual guns, the gameplay, everything else is great. Like the actual multiplayer, the foundation of it is really good. I think it is definitely baseline the most complete Call of Duty we've gotten since Black Ops 2. And I genuinely, with my entire being, I will die on this hill. If they treat this game right, it could arguably be the best Call of Duty we've gotten since BO2. Could be. Obviously, we're pre-season 1 right now, and that's a crazy claim to make right now. It is heavily dependent on how A, season 1 goes, and B, how they treat it post-season 1. But if they treat it well, I'm telling you, bro, this is going to be the best Call of Duty game in a while. This is the first game that's brought back, like, a lot of people I know that have just completely dropped Call of Duty, and I'm hearing that from so many people. Like, that's my full take on, is Black Ops 6 the most complete Call of Duty we've gotten in a while? I would argue that it's the most complete, not even just in a while. I would say it's the most complete Call of Duty that we've gotten on launch since Black Ops 2. Well, that's just my opinion. Obviously, everybody else has their own opinions. Everybody else has their own feelings. That's just my opinion on it. And that is going to be like heavily dependent on how season 1 goes. So far from what they've shown, it looks good, especially with the zombies map. Also, I have like this just gut feeling. I can feel it in my bones that this gun is going to fall off so hard. I don't know what it is, bro. It's round 22. Let me upgrade it to gold. Maybe I'll think differently, but I have this gut feeling that the Jackal PDW is going to like die. Also, let me get Napalm Burst. Let me upgrade this. Asshole, get away from me. I need to get armor, but I'm also almost out of ammo. So I'm gonna chill on that. I don't really need armor yet. It's only round 23. Okay. You know, thank God I didn't buy ammo. Hopefully I have the ammo to get through this round. What am I at for crits too? 729? Yeah, my accuracy's been kind of crazy. 761, 730. Guys, I might actually be John Wick. Like, I can't even lie. Those 31 kills that aren't headshots, it was just I was being nice. Those 31 zombies wanted open casket funerals, so, you know, I just didn't headshot them. But again, like, I might really be John Wick. I just headshot every single one of those vermin. It's still only a 31 difference. Also, I think I've mentioned this in videos. It's not that I've already started Dark Matter. It's just that I've played some multiplayer and gotten some guns done. Like my Marine SP is almost done. I've already finished the XM4. I finished the AK. And since I was just trying to level up, the only SMG that I had that wasn't the C9. How did these zombies just trip? What was that? Oh, there's a mangler over here. I thought they just fell over, bro. Straight up. I genuinely thought they just fell over. But I've gotten like a couple guns done just passively, not even trying to. I'll get their last headshot challenge on. I'm like, I might as well just get the special challenges done. What are they? The AKs, by the way, noob tube kills? Are you kidding me? What is that? That is disgustingly weird, strange, toxic behavior from Treyarch. But since I've been playing like a little bit of multiplayer, like with my cousin or like with people, I've gotten a taste for it. I want to play it now. I want to get Nebula done and do that whole series. I want to play it now. I do really hope that series does well though, because I'm going for it either way. And it'd be fun to do another camo grind series with that. I don't need Pack-a-Punch. Where am I going? I need armor. We're gonna go to the top of the bank. Actually, we're gonna kill you and then go to the top of the bank so we can get our perk. You know, call me crazy, but I thought I killed the last zombie. There we go. Okay. But no, I am very, very, very excited to start Dark Matter. Wall-to-wall clearance. Oh boy. Just what every little boy wants in his life. A wall-to-wall clearance gobblegum. I put that on my Christmas list 10 years ago, and I finally got it. I don't know how many people would believe me that I do actually have a lot more time played in multiplayer than I do zombies. Like, don't get me wrong. Love zombies. Absolutely love zombies. But I always play more multiplayer than I do zombies. Like, always. So I am so excited for that grind. I just wanted to get Nebula first because, like, my thought process, right? There we go. There's Purple Tiger. Now we need... Oh, God, we need a hip fire. You know what? Hold on. We have an insta-kill. Let's group them all up. I'll also get to my thought process in a second. I know that thought is in the air right now. But my whole thought process is I would rather have all the attachments for multiplayer than have all the attachments for zombies, right? Because, like, the only things that really, really help you in zombies, there's two things. And that's extended mags, whatever the biggest extended mags are, and suppressor. Those are the only two things you really need. Some of these weapons have some dog-ass iron sight, so maybe a sight too. But in reality, the only two attachments that, like, really, really help, like, that are more than just, you know, oh yeah, slightly less recoil or, like, things like that. The two things that really help in zombies are extended mags and a suppressor. In multiplayer, nah, bro, you need that bitch kitted out or you will lose. 90% of the time, depending on the gun. There are certain guns that you can just use and absolutely fry, but there's other guns where that's just not possible. So I'd rather get the attachments in something like PvE where it's gonna make me, like, a lot less mad than, you know, use them in multiplayer, have a god-awful weapon, tank my KD, blah, 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 blah. Zombies better for getting attachments is basically what that boils down to. Just because the mode itself is just, it's zombies, it's PvE. There's not a lot of variation when it comes to it. While in multiplayer, there always is a lot of variation, game by game. You can have a team full of shotguns, team full of DMRs, team full of snipers, half and half, all ARs, CDL pros. Also, bro, you know, I have things to increase my hipfire ADS. How does it still suck on an SMG? You know what? You know what? Free stock option. Here we go. We're gunning down everything. We're spraying. We're spraying. Just like the other video, bro. Crazy enough, what we're doing, we're spraying. I bet you guys can't guess what we're doing. We're spraying. Just in case you forgot, we're spraying. Frenzied Guard is so good. Like, actually, every time I use it, it just reminds me how good it is. I don't even know where we're at for, like, kills for these challenges. We could be really close or we could be really far. You know, I'm hoping I'm close because it's like almost 2 o'clock. I still got to edit this. Still got to start the upload. The upload itself shouldn't take too long. It's more I just got to watch through it and I got to make sure it's good. And I swear to God, what happened this morning is I woke up a little bit early. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to sleep just because I woke up early. Like, I'm still tired. And even though I was still tired, apparently my brain gave me the fattest middle finger it possibly could. Because it said, you're not going to be able to fall back asleep. I laid there awake for so long, which is like the worst thing ever. I laid there awake for so long, and then at the point that, like, I was gonna get up soon, that's when I fell asleep. And so I was gonna sleep for like 2 more hours, but that 2 more hours was now happening way too late. Woke up, saw the time, used the bathroom, downed a cup of G Fuel, and now we're here. Also, last time I checked, I know I said I wouldn't talk about this. I don't even know which one I just got. I just got one of the camos. I would assume it's not the hipfire one with Napalm Burst. Okay, there we go, popped up. So I still need the hipfire one. I said I wasn't going to talk about this in videos, at least not in 1K increments anymore. But bro, we are at 29K. A week and a half ago, I was at 12K subs. And I really appreciate all the people that are like, oh, I've been here for so long, blah, blah, blah. Like the whole thing. But some people are saying like, oh, I was here a week and a half ago at the start of the series and he only had 3K. Or I've been here for the past month when he only had 2K. And it's like, you know, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you guys for the support, but why are we lying? It's like, do you guys think that I don't know what my own sub counts were? Oh my God, hipfire kills are done. We almost have this thing gold. There's like some people where I definitely recognize their names and they're like, oh, I've been here for like 8 months, like for the past 8 months when he only had like 2,000 subs. And it's like, oh, you know, I totally remember your name. But then there's people where like, I've been subbed for the past month and a half and you only had 1K then. And I'm like, that's just not true. Like that is just false information. Literally like the me when I spread lies, like that type of beat, that is exactly what that is. How are you in here? Go away. But no, I do really appreciate all you guys. It's genuinely mind blowing. In 2 weeks, in a week and a half, 2 weeks, I am like this close to tripling what my sub count was. That's insane. Streams have gone from being 20 to 30 people to being an average of almost 700 people. Like that's unbelievable, bro. I'll definitely be making a post for whenever we hit 30K, but I wanted to talk about it in a video instead of making a post because the post would be outdated by the time that I made it. Yeah, bro, the Jackal is definitely starting to fall off. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Oh my God. And we'll just pop this so we don't have to reload because this thing is doing like little to no damage straight up. Luckily, the rapid kills will be kind of brain dead, especially if we keep getting like insta kill drops like that and we keep building up our frenzied guard. Come on, zombies, please start spawning. Please. Notorious round 31. This is where I felt like the Jackal was really going to fall off. Obviously, we're not going to be able to 100% test it because we have an insta kill. We will be able to test it soon as this, stops working. Bro, holy shit. There's so many manglers. Oh my God, leave me alone. I feel like we should be able to get gold done this round, right? Right? Holy shit, there's more. Why is there more? So it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be on round 31. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was just using the Marine SP and I used pistols before that. It definitely could be a contributing factor in why it doesn't feel as bad. I don't know. It didn't fall off nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. It's definitely still weak. Don't get me wrong, especially for an SMG. It's like using the C9 at this point, even the C9 was putting out more. I swear. Please God, please give us gold. There it is. Okay, it's done. I saw it pop up. It hasn't popped up on the screen yet. Come on, pop up on the screen. Give me the pretty pop up. There it is. There's Mystic Gold. And with that, the exfil is live. I don't care. Successful exfil. That actually wasn't too bad. 2 guns done today too. Yeah, I know the bird's being retasked because it's taking me back home because I already exfilled. Thank you though. It was good, puppy. I would put it on this, but that doesn't look as bad as I thought I was going to. But I still think I'm just going to put it on the normal version of this gun because I think that looks significantly better. But that's just me. And as always, we go look at it, load up Liberty balls and give it a good old inspect. Man, bro, I got to save SMGs. These things are going to be so easy. Now that I say that, I already know there's going to be one that's going to suck and everybody's going to be like, oh, you just wait till you get to this. But here we go. Here it is. The gold Jackal PDW is done. Honestly, it goes kind of hard. I can't even lie. After this, we're back to shotguns.